These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Hassan Reddick racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. It might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Now he'll escape to his left. He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's third down. Out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? And that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their...
How the fuck offensive lineman diving through the air over somebody and make a tackle?
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Man, fuck Hurst, get the ball out.
He's going to be hit and taken down.
Damn.
Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and
Fuck is you
bring
waiting
him down.
on?
2 sacks last week. Another
Pissing
one
me
right
off
here.
already.
He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated
Make
double
some
teams.
shit
He
happen.
doesn't care at this
Come
point.
on.
They'll wind up getting
Fuck
10
is you
back
falling
as
over
that
your
sets them
lineman?
up for third down. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere.
That is
Losing yardage back
56.
near the 40
Ooh,
at the
let's see if
39.
you got that leg, Lambo.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's
Don't let me down, man.
A 56-yard attempt.
Yep, you're going to let me down because I fucked the thing up. Oh.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
Somebody
8.
got to get on
At
the
their
board
48-yard
sometimes.
line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 44. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
An 8-yard pickup.
Hit in the hole.
First down, Bills.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Samson Ebukam leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. From midfield, here's Allen. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, Give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a third down.
Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Jaleel Scott, get your ass in the box.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Yes.
Down to the 25.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Hey, baby.
Allen off the play fake. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
That nigga's supposed to give me a pick on that 4-yard line.
Take it in the end zone.
Balls and shit.
And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards. The The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Second down, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hurts. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Yeah, we're running that all day with Diggs.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throw that ball. Let me get that. Come on.
Boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Give me a break now.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Here's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
So, let's go here.
Now Allen again.
Looking for come on, Sidney Jones.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Shit here ain't thumping. Yeah, cut that on. Give me the next track. That ain't shit either, but it'll work.
On the run, it's Barkley.
Yes.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 24-yard attempt.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Nah, brother, you got to work for that. Adam done
so out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
See what we can do.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
I want to test them DBs so
They'll
bad.
keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0. It's our count at the break.
This shit I'm
As we
doing
send you
ain't
a couple
working.
hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Some of these teams, special teams coaches,
This nigga keep testing this coverage.
they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
Sitting in the middle of the field with it, too.
Green light, red light there. Green light means go. Red light
I gotta
means
figure
stop.
out what it is he's
Looks like
trying
they
to
have
get.
green on that play.
Not to that down tight end, though. Yeah. Fuck y'all up, huh?
First down, and they're going to throw without him.
Get
Gets
down.
this out to Saquon
That's what I'm
Barkley.
talking about.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, if you're going to turn things
niggas
around in
ain't
a
going
game
nowhere.
like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense
Hopefully.
rallied
Come
to
on,
the
Elliott.
football on
Your
that
slow
one. They got
ass.
the completion, but he was smothered
Take
behind
your
the
ass
line
out
of
this
scrimmage.
formation,
And when you
too.
make
What the
tackles
fuck?
like that, your whole defense is going to be
Oh,
fired
yeah, let me
up.
get Sidney
Really
Jones
nice
right
play
there.
getting to the ball.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Run that shit now.
Now
Let me
it's
get that
Barkley.
same play back right quick.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Give me with that
2nd
cross
and 8.
route bullshit.
Brings up 2nd and
Yeah,
8.
come on. I want all that.
From the gun, Allen.
I
And
asked
that'll
for
be
it and got it.
incomplete. Allen took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Gonna have to
This
come
one
up
is
out
one of
that
the
tight
first half,
formation,
and it
buddy.
continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the
Move my
defender.
mic just in case
Find
this
a way
nigga
to start
can't hear
coming
me.
down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Snap comes in 1, and it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside.
Hey, I named that boy LeBron James for a reason. He just made another play.
Because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's
Russell
taken
shit
down.
over,
It's a
boy.
gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
We gotta get
Now,
a
they
touchdown.
struggled to get him
Something,
rolling on the
man.
ground in the
Damn.
first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third
Just
quarter.
toying with
Yeah,
this
but I don't think it's
offense
time
right
to
now,
abandon
man.
the
Come
running
on.
game. I would say keep feeding
Give me
the horse.
something.
And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And that one goes is incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on
shit.
4th down.
I see you, boy.
He gets this one just shy of the
Needed
40.
that one. We ain't never need another one.
A curious decision to go for it, but it
All
pays
of
off
that,
with a
boy.
first down.
Every damn yard.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there. And it
Man, Hurts don't learn how to throw that damn ball
Well,
away.
defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to
Good
throw.
play, boy. Sat all over that shit. Can't even be mad at that one.
Goes. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Take over.
He had his eyes
Good
on
play
the end
there,
zone.
brother.
He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll run with Barkley.
Yes.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stopped him up short on 4th and goal.
Yeah, what the fuck I'm supposed to run, man? Fucking 1 yard, man. They about to eat that shit up.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two
Damn, good pick, boy.
intercepted a third time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
When you're on
That
your
really
own
was supposed to be on 6,
they
though.
were, oftentimes you're thinking just
Way to
run
get
on
the
any
fuck
down,
out there,
get some
Edmonds.
space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Goal from the 4-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Barkley, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will make our score 9-0. Same story continues. He's the only one that scored for them, their kicker, with all the points.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he has been the only guy who's put points on the board in this game.
Kickers are always either the hero or the GOAT. So far, he's definitely the hero.
Stay down.
Fielded in the end zone. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that.
Actually,
wow,
like
they've done that the right way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. They could get it done. Well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now,
what the flag is.
And leading here in the fourth. And he'll be out of bounds
holding
across the 30-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
We'll decline that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside
walk
give.
straight through the down line.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Wide open, bro. Come
No
on.
gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Man, come on, Hurts. You got this nigga wide open up the seam and you throw a dumbass pass, bro. You're supposed to float that. You throw it to the down sideline. He going straight up the field.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks.
Look like Jalen Hurts on his way out.
The easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that
Costing
nature.
me money,
I'm also
man.
wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys.
Know his man coverage.
Yeah, he better figure
coming with
whatever
it
the
too.
reason is. He better figure it out.
You either gonna beat the shit or you ain't. Give it that running back out the backfield.
So after the INT, it's Allen. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
Why are you face guarding this guy? You got this whole zone.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And that's
I can't get no picks. Niggas swatting passes left and right. I ain't got one pick yet. God damn.
In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage.
You don't know how to intercept the ball?
The Bills on 3rd
Y'all ass up there
They've
first.
struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far.
Right.
They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Doing all of that.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
The tackle.
Yards on that one. And the Bills will move the chains.
First down, Buffalo.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the bootleg.
He got him.
Touchdown.
LeBron James gave up his first touchdown. What the fuck? Goat James, what's wrong with you, boy?
Now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point.
On the 50-point night. Oh, shit. Boy, I wasn't paying attention. Boy, he almost got one over on me. God damn.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be
Fucking
back
with this
after
phone.
this.
Nigga going for 2.
Extra point attempt to come here. And that one could be important, as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Bills 16. Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Nigga got a tracks team of receivers. Not one of them can get open on one route.
Yeah, you haven't
That
scored.
blows my
Offense
mind.
obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not
Fucking
lost.
track
Not
team,
at all,
bro.
because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
At the 24-yard
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Not time.
Down the
Fuck.
middle, and it's complete. The 20, 10.
Give me a little scope for my dignity around this bitch.
Jaguars. A big play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
Marshall Faulk
and
won
the
all that.
Jaguars get a score closer. So here we go now, as the Jaguars will go for 2. They're going to try and run.
Oh, he's short.
Not get into the end zone, and that one hurts, as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Jaguars 6.
Hell no, I ain't kicking on onside kick.
Josh Lambo to kick off for
So,
Jacksonville.
And Lambo
It's
now,
over.
after the touchdown,
It's
he'll kick
over.
this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25, as he will not attempt to return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
The Bills first down.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
We dominate today.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away.
Give me that pick. Give me that pick.
And that is incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Nose to nose with motherfucking Saquon Barkley. Bring him. We want him.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. That one a backbreaker.
I ain't gonna fuck with y'all D-line. Y'all played a good game, though. This is fucking secondary, but fucking me up.
Good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Barkley. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered.
Yeah, no shit. Saquon Barkley, more Saquon Barkley.
It's 2nd and 11.
He gotta take one more shot, though. He ain't gonna be happy with just winning like that.
He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, pressure, and he's going to be taken
What the fuck was that? Okay, Allen. Bring that motherfucking heat.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
She was faster. Niggas ain't even comfortable with you running certain routes. Alright. Good job, LeBron. Yeah, GOAT over there in coverage. GOAT James.
The fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Allen to throw.
Oh, shit.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
52's the mark, boy. 52. Let's go, team. Big series right here. You got to step it up. Check. Crunch.
But 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's right.
Contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Get that running back. Yeah.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
On the jump ball.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
What's the play? Okay. Hey, BA, what's the play? Oops.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
See if we can grab a little light field goal and get up out of here and see if we can make. Let's go 7 points.
Drop him as that clock continues to run. And a timeout comes in.
Field goal
Whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Lambo, you let me down earlier, man. We already supposed to have 9.
Just to get it back to a one-score game. And a timeout
Niggas
comes
calling
in.
the timeout like this shit for the game. That shit ain't finna ice the kicker.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. Just to get it back to a one-score game.
Yes, sir. Right down the middle. That's what we like to see.
Doesn't do anything besides maybe make the final score a tiny bit more palatable, as that's how this one comes to an end. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Buffalo, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get an extra week to think about it, as the midseason bye might be